a pretty big, nice snowman. Good afternoon. I'm headed northbound. There's some snow falling. Not much on the ground here, but hopefully when I get further north up into Grand Teton National Park, there will be snow on the ground. And I'm going to just head up for the afternoon, do some photography. So I'll be looking for whatever wants to be photographed today. I'm going to try and keep kind of my mind open to whatever is being presented to me out there today. And I hope I get to make some nice photos. All right, as hoped, it's snowing up here in the park. I'm excited to find the snowfall and be up here, and the park is very quiet this time of year in terms of the number of people up here. So I love that as well, that the crowds are non-existent. So it's nice to just be up here, be virtually alone. I'll run into a few people, I would assume, but it's great. Looks like somebody was busy today. It's a pretty big, nice snowman. Good job. Good job on the snowman. It's pretty deep out here. There's at least a foot of snow in the road here. Somebody has been in on this road ahead of me, so I'm not breaking trail here, which is good because I don't have my good snow tires on yet. But it's just fantastically wintry and beautiful out. Just fresh snow and gorgeous. I'm not finding much to shoot yet, but I am very much enjoying just driving along out here on the back roads with all this fresh snowfall. It's just wonderful. Well, it's absolutely dumping out here. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm running around looking for pictures of trees and stuff, just something interesting. I can't find any critters, which is too bad so far. I'm going to keep trying. But there's a fire hydrant over here, a old yellow fire hydrant. See it over there? And I'm going to take a picture of that. That might be my best picture of the day. We'll see. It's like a full-on blizzard out here. But I'm out of the car because I found something. Critters. I found some critters. There they are. Snowmen. It's like a snowman day. This is the second snowman I've found today. Just driving around up here in Grand Teton National Park. Completely off season. Like I'm at Coulter Bay. Nothing out here. Nobody around. But looks like somebody built these snowmen sometime in the last couple of days. I love it. Man, it is like the middle of winter. Except it's not the middle of winter. Alright, I'm woefully underdressed. So I'm going to go back to my car. All right. I can wipe the snow off my head. All right, I'm out of here. I'm headed home. I'm back in the southern part of the park here. There's hardly any snow here, just a little bit. And just 15 miles north, there's 2 feet of snow, 12 inches of which fell earlier today. So I didn't find any critters, which is a bit of a bummer. No, it's more than a bit of a bummer. It's a total bummer because it is so beautiful out there, up in all that fresh snow, that getting a critter in that snow would have been fantastic. So a little bit of a bummer, but I'll survive. And I'll get to go home and process some of my artsy-fartsy pictures of trees and a fire hydrant. So I'm looking forward to the fire hydrant photo. I hope you are too. That's probably the first time I've ever said that, and quite possibly the last time I'll ever say it too. Morning. How are you today? Good, I hope. Let's see. I was up here. I'm back up in Grand Teton National Park, and I was up here yesterday evening, about 12 hours ago, unable to find any critters. It was just fantastically gorgeous with fresh snow, and I just couldn't find any critters to photograph. So I made a few photos, landscape stuff that I liked, but I just felt like I needed to get right back out here and see if I could find some animals. I felt like yesterday was incomplete for me for some reason, and so I got up early to head back into the park this morning to hopefully kind of complete that whatever I've got going on in my head that I felt like I needed to be back out this morning. So that's what I'm doing, and I hope I find something good, and I hope you enjoy the video that I make. So I'll keep cruising and hopefully find something interesting. We got some light coming through on the Teton Range. So I'm going to make a couple of quick photos here. This is going to be nothing spectacular yet. It could change. The light is constantly changing, but since I'm out here, I'm going to make a couple of quick photos. I'm just going to shoot this handheld with a Nikon D850. I'm going to shoot at f5 ISO 64, aperture priority. I think it's 0 exposure compensation. I'll see how that looks. I might change that if it's not quite exposed properly, but just a simple click to kind of show what it's like this morning. It's very pretty. Okay, that's a pretty beautiful scene, so I'm going to pull over here and make a couple of photos. Same thing I'm going to do, infrared and normal Nikon D850. And I think they're both going to be very pretty. But it is cold out there, so I'm going to put on gloves and prepare for my eyes to water. That's a cold wind. I'm going to keep going. See what other stuff I can find. All right, well, there's a coyote out here in the snow. I'm shooting straight into the sun. Right now, he just seems to be sunning himself. But since I'm having a hard time finding critters in this beautiful fresh snow, I'm going to hang out here for a minute and see if he starts hunting. That could be really excellent. Right now, it doesn't look like that's happening, but it's worth hanging out and seeing. Because the potential's here, and I'm not finding anything better. But a hunting coyote in fresh snow would be great. Well, bummer. That coyote is going the wrong way, headed into the forest. Shoot. Well, I guess I'll keep trying. Go and look for something else. Okay, I got a coyote here in the golden grass. Oh, which could be kind of nice. Actually, it is really nice. Ah, he turned around. Shoot. I might have got off. Hopefully those were in focus. But a coyote, he looked at me curiously and then turned around and is going the other direction. Bummer. Well, let me look and see if any of those were sharp. Actually, yeah. Okay, I take it back. It wasn't that bad of a bummer. So it's really hard to focus on that situation because the animal's in grass that's as tall as it is, and often it's going to the camera's going to focus on the grass in front of him. So I fired off a couple of pictures and then hoping that one of them would be sharp, and I did get lucky. One of them is sharp. But normally I would get into manual focus mode on that if I had a little more time, if he was going to hang out there for a bit, and make sure I really had critical focus on him instead of the grass in front of him. So anyway, I think that worked out okay. Yep, that looks nice and sharp. So. Hey, I'm headed back home. Kind of feeling the same way I did last night, just like a missed opportunity for some beautiful photographs. I'm not sure what that's all about, but I feel bad about going home without a really spectacular photo, just because it was so beautiful out, and either I wasn't seeing the opportunities or the opportunities just weren't there today. Either way, it doesn't matter. But it was a gorgeous morning, and had a really nice time being out, and saw a few things, but just no great photos out of the day. Some decent stuff, and it was fun. But anyway, I feel a little weird about today. I don't know why, and yesterday, for that matter. I think it was just so pretty. I think was putting pressure on myself to make some nice photos, and that's kind of a tough way to go about photography, I think. So hopefully that's a lesson learned to myself, to just kind of let things happen and don't get my expectations out of whack. So hopefully I learned a little something in the last 24 hours, and hopefully you did too. And anyway, hope you have a great day. I'm going to continue about my day and get back to town, get some stuff done. Have a good one. See ya.